Hello friends, it's me Nathan, and this will be my final vlog of 2024. As you can see, I am in my car right now. I'm not home at the moment. Well, first of all, I am currently in Sweetwater, Tennessee. I was here to visit some family for a sort of late Christmas celebration, like a family celebration. Had a really good time. I didn't vlog any of it because I would rather keep my family stuff like I wanted to be like in the moment of my family stuff. I didn't really want to vlog any of it. But now it is time for me to head home. It's about 3.5 hours away from my home. But before I headed home, I wanted to do at least one more little vlog for this year. And I don't expect this to get very many views or anything like that, but I just wanted to do one more little thing for 2024. And my plan is to go to a couple of places that are very nostalgic for me. These are places that I've been to quite frequently. Like as a kid, I visit them all the time, and they're just very standout places for me. I hope this is at least somewhat interesting to the people who actually watch this. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, so now it's about 30 minutes later up the road. I'm now in Knoxville, Tennessee, where I'm not sure if it'll pick it up. It is very windy right now. You can see my hair is kind of messed up. I mean, my hair is always messed up. But yeah, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee right now, and I'm right outside of, in my opinion, one of the best stores in the country. This is McKay's. Now, this store I have a lot of memories with. As a kid, my parents would take me to this place at least as often as they could. And every time coming to this place was always a highlight of a trip to Knoxville. I absolutely love this place. This place is really cool. Let's end. And what a shock. It is very busy. So I mean it when I say if you are a collector of anything, this is the place to come for it. Here we've got a whole bunch of Funko Pops, which, hey, if you're into that, you know, I like this Donald one here. That one, oh, Beanstalk Mickey. That's actually really cool. It's Mickey and the Beanstalk. Mm-hmm. Short little manga section right here. They actually have, this is the entirety of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z right here. Love that. Now, as a kid, this is the place right here that I would always come to first, the electronics area. This is basically the video games and other things like that. They have a PlayStation 5 controller, a whole bunch of action figures. Oh. Random selection of mugs here. I like this Tweety one here. It's cute. Yeah. Whole bunch of electronics. Okay, so I will admit I'm not a Funko Pop collector, but I will admit this one I really like. This is a Diva from Overwatch, complete with her mech. I actually really like that. Now, I remember this shelf area right here being where the retro video games were, but they're not here anymore. It's a bunch of, like, soundboards and stuff. They have a whole bunch of comic books over here. Yeah, we'll have to find those. Alright, so confirmed. They do have the video games. They're over in this area over here. Down here, I see a lot of PlayStation 2 and GameCube games. Over in the corner, there's Castle of Illusion. That game's really good. Probably wouldn't pay $50 for it. Alien Storm, Ghouls and Ghosts, Froggy. I thought that was Frogger, but no, Froggy. Oh, Toy Story 2. Love that one. Yeah. Now, this is very interesting that they have here. That is a Cardcaptor Sakura Game Boy Color. I have not seen Cardcaptor Sakura, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't pay $400 for that. I imagine that's a Japan exclusive thing. Yeah, this place literally has all the DVDs you could ever want. If you're still all about physical media, like I am. And I keep finding Funko stuff all over the place. This is a Funko Jaws. Of course, they also have an endless supply of books, like endless supply. I'm pretty sure the books makes up like at least 75% of this whole store. Like, I keep forgetting just how many books there are in this. Let's see, this is foreign languages, huh? So they've got a whole bunch of books from different countries, including, I think yeah, there's even more manga over here. Okay, this might be a little inappropriate, but I just thought this was really funny. So this right here, all of this right here, this is Christianity, like Christian living. All of this aisle, it's Christian stuff. And then the aisle right behind me, literally right next to it, what is it? Yeah. Now, me as a kid, this is a highlight spot right here, just the pit of Legos. Of course, you can buy them right here, but I would probably just like dig into this and just start building. But while we're here, let's head up to the second level here. It's got all these record album covers along the walls. Here on the second level, you get a great view of just the scale of this place. Like, this place is a lot bigger than even I constantly remember. It's primarily the music area here. That CDs as well as vinyl records. Of the whole Elvis collection right here. Whoa, I just knocked them over. It'll be fine. And a whole selection of comic books over here. The Last Ronin. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. Very fascinating, that one. And over here, this is supposed to be the manga section, but I don't think that's manga. I could be wrong though, but I don't think that's manga. I guess this here is the dedicated manga area. They've got a little bit of Pokemon right here. All One Piece. I'll be honest, I am scared of One Piece just because of how big it is. Way over here at the end, they have a whole bunch of Pokemon cards. I believe these are Magic the Gathering? Yeah, Magic the Gathering. I guess this is where all of their card game stuff is over here. I'm more familiar with Pokemon. So, oh, Aipom. Oh, camera, focus. There we go. There's Aipom. I like Aipom. He's cute. So as you can see, I am now back in my car because as soon as I stepped out of the store, it decided it wanted to start raining again, which is unfortunate. But anyway, that is a little glimpse into McKay's, which again, I think is one of the best stores in the country, especially if you are a collector of any kind, whether that's physical media, CDs, video games, whatever the case may be. I recommend coming to this place. But that was only one place that I wanted to stop by. There is another place much farther up the road. It's about an hour-ish up the road that we are going to go to now. That some people may remember this, others may not, but it is very nostalgic to me, so I wanted to show. So, that didn't take as long as I thought it was. I thought it was like an hour away. It was only about 30 minutes away. But also, I was going to do this intro in front. I'm kind of leaning down. It's just how I have my phone. propped up here. But I was going to do this in front of the actual building that I'm outside of, but it is still drizzling outside and very windy, and I don't want to do this intro, this entire intro out in the rain and wind. With that said, does anybody, just a question, does anybody remember Shoney's, the buffet restaurant chain? Do you know about Shoney's? Are you in a place that has a Shoney's? Because I certainly have a few that are close to me, and I have a very big connection to this chain. So if you don't know, this is a restaurant chain started in 1947, and it's mainly a buffet. They do have a standard like menu, but I would always come here as a kid for the buffet, as I'm sure a lot of people would. But yeah, this is I don't want to say, I guess it's a popular chain because there are still a few restaurants out there. I mean, over the years, it has kind of dropped. They went bankrupt for a while, but they are kind of picking back up a little bit. But there aren't that many locations left. That being said, there is one that I'm at right here. I am in Caryville, Tennessee, which is right outside of my former hometown of La Follette. And another one of my favorite memories, and some of the best moments of my childhood, was my parents being able to take me and my brother to Shoney's. Coming here, it was like, I mean, it's not like a fine dining establishment or anything like that, but as a young kid like myself, it very much was. And so I don't get to come here as often as I used to, but anytime I'm like in this area, I do like to swing by here and get something to eat. And that's what I'm gonna do as soon as the weather picks back up. Like it may look like the sun is trying to poke through, but it is still very windy and very rainy. And also, it looks like a lot of people had the same idea as me because it's kind of busy today. So this ought to be interesting, but hey, it'll be fun and nostalgic. Rain slowed down a bit, so I think now's as good a time as ever to head into Shoney's. Let's eat. Yes, let's. So this is a tiny bit awkward. The plan was to do at least a little bit of footage inside of there, you know, showing the inside and the food that I had gotten. Unfortunately, when I got in there, even though there's a lot of people parked out here, it was way busier and more crowded than I initially thought it was. And that kind of messed with me. Like, yeah, it was busy inside McKay's, but it was still easier to film in there. With this, not only was it crowded, there were also a lot of people in there that kind of gave off the vibe of they would rage at you if they had a phone pointed in their general direction. So I ultimately decided not to film in there. I apologize for the kind of awkwardness of this video now. That said, it basically looks exactly the same as from when I was a kid, and the food was pretty good. The thing about buffet food is that it's not the most incredible food in the world, but you get a lot of it, so that kind of what makes it worth it. But anyways, it is starting to rain once again, and I have to brave it going back home. So I think this is where I'm gonna call it a wrap. Before I log out, I wanted to why did I say log out? Before I end this video, I should say, I just wanted to say a few things. Like I said, this is the last vlog of 2024, and it's kind of crazy. I only just started doing this YouTube channel a couple of months ago, back in October, and originally I was purely on TikTok, but with the state that TikTok is in right now, I'm kind of moving away from TikTok. I really want to focus on this YouTube channel, which, I mean, it's still crazy to me that I have over 160 subscribers already in just like 2 months. That is absolutely insane. And the fact that I actually have at least some amount of people that want to watch my videos, it's really awesome. Like just to be clear, I'm not planning on this being like my full-time job or anything like that. At least not for a while. This is purely a hobby and passion project for me. I really, if I don't get to the level of pure popularity, it's not a big deal for me. I just want to do what I love doing, which is traveling, and show it to at least some amount of people, whether that's like over 1,000 people or just 10. At least that's some amount of people that have, seen my videos. And, and on a more serious note, I know for a lot of people, 2024 was kind of a crazy year. Like, and I don't necessarily mean that in a positive way for a lot of people. It's very, very eventful year for a lot of people. A lot of crazy stuff happening. To anybody this year who had a rough time this year, who this year hasn't been kind to you, and you stumbled upon this video and you're watching this, I really hope that to a lot of people, my videos have been some form of comfort or escapism for you, because really that's what I aim to do for this channel. I just want to I just want to make people happy. That's really what I want to do with this. And I just hope that these videos have brought you some amount of positivity, at least a little bit, at least for a little while. And, thank you for watching and possibly subscribing if you wanted to. Especially next year, because 2025, I do have some fun things planned for 2025. I will say I will be taking January off. I will not be posting anything in January. I will be back at least February is when I'll be starting to upload videos again. I say that even though my upload schedule isn't exactly the most consistent out there. But that being said, I have a lot of cool stuff planned, some places that I've never been to. Universal's Epic Universe opens next year, so hopefully, hopefully, if the stars and planets align, this thing, I swear this thing doesn't work. But if all the planets align, I will hopefully get out to Orlando to Epic Universe to see it, because I'm really excited for it. But other than that, just some really fun stuff coming your way. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I think now I'm gonna go brave the rain and go home and rest until at least February. So thank you so much for just watching, for getting this YouTube channel to where it is now. And yeah, I really don't have anything else to say other than that's it for this vlog. That's it for 2024. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.